Welcome into the Tailgate, the show for fans only.
Seriously though, we should get an OnlyFans for Dre. Like not for like sexual things, but just for like some of the jokes that are iffier than the ones that we can put out here.
That's a great idea. In my dream world, this is the regular broadcast, and then there's a fans only broadcast that shows you what's under the table.
What?
To take you guys a little bit behind the scenes, not that far behind the scenes. Before the show, Andre tried to make an OnlyFans joke, but he called it fans only, so he's not leaving that one down anytime. Also, before the show, I was standing all the way across the bar with a crumpled up piece of paper, and I was feeling really confident, so I bet Henry, if I make this into that trash can, you take 3 shots. If I miss it, I take 1 shot.
Savage.
I got to say, it was perfectly online, kind of like Maddox Daniels' attempted game-tying shot last night, but it didn't go down, so now this gets to go down.
Wow. Henry, you feeling?
Oh, Jesus.
Can I have one of the Mile High
Chasing
City
with
Copper
coffee.
Lagers?
Mile High City kind of guy,
off.
huh?
Yeah.
What are you doing? You hazy
I'm a juice drop boy.
I'll have a juice drop. If I'm not going to be the
That's
only
what
one.
I just offered, and you.
Well, I brought,
oh my goodness.
different variety for a reason.
variety pack here, Henry.
Thank you.
Though, the Nuggets aren't going to start winning if you just turn down Mile High Cities. So.
Oh, those Nuggets. Give me Broncos feelings.
Cheers to 2021, fellas.
Yeah, for real.
Week 17.
Oh, yeah, it's our first one.
The week that truly matters.
This is my first beer of 2021.
Wow. Me too. Me too.
Wow.
Cheers to
That
that.
would
People in
Cheers.
the comments are asking, no Floyd Little gear?
I wish I had Floyd
Me
Little
too.
gear.
That's actually a good pickup.
And, yeah, rest in peace, Floyd Little, the franchise. We would not be here right now talking about the Broncos.
That's true.
There would be no Brock Osweiler jersey. There would be no cool Broncos font hat if it weren't for Floyd Little. So may he rest in peace. And what a guy. I feel really fortunate I was able to meet him at the Super Bowl, and he was so cool. Like, he was just so vibrant. And actually talking to him was when I started caring about the Hall of Fame, because I really didn't want to care about the Hall of Fame. Mm-hmm. I don't like the idea that, like, this group of people, of, like, elitists get to decide, like, which person gets to be in the Hall of Fame, which person doesn't. It really gets on my nerves. And so I wanted to, like, make myself not care about it. And then I saw how much it meant to Floyd Little, and I was like, I can't not care about this because it means so much to them, so it has to matter to me too now. But he just, he wore that jacket with so much pride. He had great jokes. I shared one on Twitter. I think I've shared one on this show before. But a very sad day in Broncos country yesterday. Hopefully a happier day today.
Yeah, big time.
Not a great start to 2021. Shockingly not magically better than last year.
That's true.
Yeah. As Henry knows, magic does
Exist?
Okay, that's what we're going with.
Was that what you were going for?
I don't know where we were going.
Were we just playing Henry Mad Libs?
You just let me finish a sentence?
I knew Henry wouldn't steer me wrong. That should be a segment.
Bring
on
that
the
back.
show. Yeah.
Let's call that back during the show. Henry finishes the sentence.
No doubt.
Speaking of finishing the sentence, I'll start one here. My name is Henry, and I have a hot take, and it is...
Oh, I had one.
Damn.
No, just a second. It wasn't that the Broncos are going to make the playoffs next year. It wasn't that the Broncos are going to be fun next year. What was it? It was something about next year. Well, let's just say the Broncos are going to be a good time next year.
A good time.
Yeah.
A good time.
I thought there was something more specific, but then that was last night, and then I slept and woke up, and so many things have happened.
I think that'll play well on Twitter. I'm going to make a note. So Henry says, Broncos, good time next.
I agree with that. Allie, were you going to say it's a weird thing to read while you're writing?
I thought
we were on the same page.
No, I thought you said that wasn't your hot take, but it is.
Yeah, well, I thought there was a little nuance I had to it that's just kind of lost now. But no, I think Broncos being a good
more nuance
time
than being a good time.
Yeah, but I just think, like, in general, if we wanted to, we could say, like, yeah, there are enough good players that at least, like, in October, it'll feel like it's a team that's worth watching. Like, good things could still potentially happen. Because the season has just ended so early the last couple of years where all of a sudden it's, like, week 2 and you're just like, well, this sucks.
Yep.
So yeah, I think next year will be better.
Really stumbling to the finish line on this one. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, I just
That was so bad. You'd think it was scripted, that answer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Someone wants to know if
terrible.
are all of you locals?
Yes.
They fly
I don't
me
know
in
how that
from
means.
Vail every Sunday. Actually.
Wouldn't that be
So,
nice? I have my
little
skis
known
here now.
fact, yes.
I'm gonna start skiing here in the next couple weeks. Been thinking a lot about it.
There's something about calling someone a local that has a nice douchey undertone to it. That I like.
Yeah, am I a local? I'm not really sure.
No, you're an import.
It's been like 2 years. I'll take. It's not bad.
But
Import.
It's been 7 years for me, and I'm still called a transplant. So.
Really?
You are a lifetime Denver sports fan.
Yeah. That's true.
I feel like I fit in better here than most of the people who live here.
Mixed bag. Born in Colorado, grew up in Italy, but now I've lived over half my life here in the big CO. So I don't know about full local, but I'm right there.
I've
I'm
lived
right there on the
every
cusp.
day of my waking life in Colorado, except for the times where you like leave and then come back.
Wow.
We have an interesting
for
comment
travel.
in the comment section.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
let's see it.
A comment from
Who's that?
John Elway.
Oh, John
wow.
Elway.
What does John have to
saying
say?
Broncos need to blow it all up and start from the bottom. John
don't tell
Elway on
us that.
YouTube.
Yeah.
John Elway just browsing YouTube to start the morn, as always. Broncos need to blow it all up and start from the bottom.
Wow.
I disagree pretty strongly with that.
Yeah.
I mean, we just done that over and over and over again. Like, how many more times can we blow this up? It seems like every year it's just another blow up.
Henry, you're wearing long sleeves, and there is a melting ice cube in front of you, and I can just like feel like soon that one of your sleeves is gonna be wet, which makes me uncomfortable.
And I'm going to be confused about it.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
but this is, I don't know. It seems like one of the situations where this is one of the things that happens to me, and I say, wait, my sleeve is wet, and everybody's like, what's going on? But to me, there's been this whole big thing that's been happening for quite a while.
Yeah.
He hasn't had a show where he doesn't have a puddle in front of him.
Well,
Maybe this is what
a puddle
happens.
of bad takes.
That's terrible.
Today he
That's
didn't
not
even
fair.
have a take. I mean, that was like, that was confusing. Now, in response to John Elway, I could give my take.
Go for it.
I think this is an upset. Broncos O-line, from what I've seen, primed to be a top 5 unit next season. Love the depth. Love the development. I was harsh on Munchak just a month ago. And now he's turned me around. I really like what I've seen. I like how the scheme has adapted, changed. And I think with some more continuity, both for the group and, in scheme, that we're really going to see some big things from that offensive line. And that should really help, quarterback play and running backs.
Andre's friends always show up in the comments and gas him up, and it makes me think like his friends are better than mine. Are any of my friends watching? If you are, gas me up for once.
Sometimes my mom's in there.
That's
Typically
true.
for
Sometimes
betting
your
advice.
mom's friends.
That
are
is
in there.
true. That is true.
I don't think I told that story
I think you go for it.
live.
Did you tell that on a bets, but not on a tailgate?
I think so.
Oh,
So
man.
for everyone
Wow.
listening, one of Henry's mom's friends sent me a handmade card. Is it Janice?
Yeah.
Shout out to Janice if you're listening.
That seems like a wild guess.
He said
No,
yes.
that was correct. That was correct.
What?
You know, if it has a friend's name in there, I'll always remember it.
I just thought you guessed like a random white lady name.
That's how I remember like a line from week 13, but then I can't remember my dad's birthday.
Right,
that was
right.
wow. Janice, legendary.
Janice, if you're listening, shout out to you. She made me a handmade card. Like everything was handmade.
Incredible.
And she sent me just a note saying like, I'm so sorry you have to deal with these 3 guys, but I love the show. And I don't have the pleasure of eating a breakfast burrito from the DNVR bar
that's true.
after, but we decided to get as drunk as Henry does. Every time he takes a shot, we take a shot. And so because I'm drunk, I'm crafting. And I wanted to send you a letter.
You
Wow.
actually forgot about the best part
That's
of the letter,
amazing.
which was actually the worst part of the letter.
For you?
She said, I can't believe you have to put up with Andre, Henry, and the other guy every week.
Wow, that's so good.
True.
The
True.
other guy.
Like I got dunked on by Janice.
Wow.
Here's a question though.
on
So
Twitter, we're the other guys. To Janice, he's the other guy now. Effing love it.
he is the other
The
guy.
comments are all gas up or hashtag gas up RK. RK is the okayest.
Take it.
Kale says, RK, you're a GD legend.
Thanks, Kale.
Wow.
I don't know.
But
Work
that's
friends don't count for
Yeah,
this.
work friends.
But I appreciate
I
that.
do have a question though,
good Lord,
because
Janice.
this is
Janice
the
absolutely obliterated me.
I needed to tweet that. It was hilarious.
Janice, like-
It was cursive and
That is good.
everything. Like, she really killed it. And she was so jealous that she couldn't have a breakfast burrito here. And we can't have breakfast burritos here.
Yeah, that
Soon?
makes
There.
me mega.
Soon?
Hashtag soon.
Dang.
Oh. Okay. But my question is this. So this is the first year that people have sent me Christmas cards before.
Damn.
Like to me and not like to the family, that kind of stuff.
Right.
What are you supposed to do? Like, are you supposed to say like, do
Yeah,
you obviously don't have to send like a thank you note back or anything,
No.
but like, do you say like, do you send a text or is it just like, it's like a mass thing
I was just
that
gonna
everybody
say, think
sends
about
out?
it
Like,
this way: like, if you got a mass text that said like "Happy Holidays," would you respond?
I would.
I don't know. That
Yeah,
seems like
no.
one of the stories my dad tells me about like his friends.
I
And it's
do
just like,
believe in
remember-
polite society
I don't
you
get-
send something back.
Really?
Yeah, and preferably not like a paper bag with a hot steamer in it. You know,
Yeah,
maybe
something
a
a
link
little more
straight for that
appropriate.
one.
Maybe a link to your fans only.
We always had like a
anyways.
company fans only.
No.
I don't know.
I
Like
have a
it's not
bonus
for like
take.
sexual purposes.
Okay.
But
I have a bonus take, as you know.
Thought you were going somewhere else when we were talking about fans only, and you said I have a.
In
Oh,
my mind, I do
God.
go to Carolina, as you know. That's my happy place. No, I always give out a bonus take since like week 8 because the Broncos have been such trash. I feel bad just giving Broncos takes. I give a bonus take. Week 17, wacky week, lots of landmines to navigate, but I think this playoff picture, it seems very clear. We have so many division matchups with team trying to clinch a playoff spot and team that has no interest. I think the team that has no interest, we're going to see a lot of sneaky division dogs. Love and plain spoiler when they're playing for nothing. Love the Giants. Love Al Dog's Eagles. Love the Lions are pesky. Love the Niners
what
today.
about the Dolphins?
The Dolphins, I don't. But I love that you love the Dolphins, that's for sure. And I love the Chicago Bears, bear down. So stay tuned for a lot of those pesky little division dogs, plain
You do not-
spoiler.
You don't actually love the Chicago Bears.
Who doesn't love the Chicago
Mitchell
Bears?
Trubisky, the Bears are...
He's also married into a Chicago
I know,
Bears
but like,
fan.
we
I
talked
didn't
about this
know
on
that.
bets.
Makes me really sad.
We talked
But
about this on bets. Aaron Rodgers was put on this earth to crush the hopes and dreams of Chicago Bears
I
fans.
forgot about that. I feel about the Bears how I
Yeah.
felt about the Giants a month ago. Like, I really enjoy betting on them. Like, they're a stupid bet. That's kind of fun.
Right.
But yeah, now you just reminded me that Aaron Rodgers was put on this earth to
Like-
humiliate Bears fans.
Just make them
I forgot about
hate everything.
Yeah.
It might be why Patrick Mahomes was put on this earth, unfortunately.
Aaron Rodgers deserves more respect. Like it seems like he should still be just like dominating. Like when you're talking about the NFL, like
He's going to win MVP, so you don't have to worry.
yeah, but it still just doesn't feel like people are hyping him up enough. Like
Okay.
you open Bleacher Report on Instagram, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Do the right thing, Bleacher Report. Hype Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, that guy deserves some respect.
Okay.
Henry
My
with
hot
the
take.
fire takes today.
I've used this hot take once before. I'm using it again.
No, please no.
Drew Lock,
Oh,
0 interceptions today.
as long as it's not Jeudy, honestly, I'll take it.
I mean, he's due for it.
Yep, Drew Lock, 0 interceptions today. That one hottest take last time. I hope it wins again. And last time it was right, which I hope happens again as well.
Okay, so
Nice.
you're saying 0 interceptions for Drew Lock, but how many touchdowns?
I don't have to say that.
How many fumbles?
I'm curious. You know, it doesn't have to be part of your hot take, but I'm curious.
I think it'll be
how
2
many?
to 0.
Behind the desk, we ask the real questions. This is the real reporting. Wow, guys. The weakest sauce that has been brought in the history of this show by you two.
What do you mean? Drew Lock throws an interception every game, and I just said he won't.
yeah, that's pretty hot.
Yeah, I would bet money that he would throw another interception.
You
It's
can
like
do
a
that.
Carson Wentz style.
You can do that, and you're not going to get terrific odds. They're going to force you to bet over 1.5
Let's see,
interceptions.
let's
Yeah.
see what
That's
it is.
just my guess.
That makes my
That's just
take
how
even hotter.
Yeah.
tuned in. I mean, I guess, but like it's still like God. We're recycling takes. Like we're still doing hot takes next week when we cover the playoffs and the Broncos are done.
Sure, all
Oh,
of
yeah.
money.
You guys need some revival. You guys You need
Well-
week 17. You're ready for this Broncos season to be done.
I know. Well, see, my
Refresh
thing
your
is like I just don't
batteries.
have like 17 hot Broncos
Oh,
takes.
No.
I had the holidays. I'm refreshed already, as you could tell my double takes. That
Drew
were
Lock
phenomenal.
Then you've
over
always had
0.5
Yeah.
over 0.5 interceptions minus 200. So
Wow.
they're saying 1 to 2 odds for
You're
going
gonna
to
bet that then. Plus 200.
The under 105 the under 0.5 is plus 158. So
We're slamming that.
What do they say about the Broncos having a good time next year?
What did who say?
DraftKings.
The
Oh.
oddsmakers.
That's your hot take, right?
Well,
Yeah.
the over under on Broncos wins will probably be 7.5. So
But
A
in
good
terms of
time.
good time, like
you can't have a good time at 7 and 9. That's a
unless you win 7
that
straight.
rhyme has been around for a long time.
If you
What's
win
yours?
7 straight, you're happy through week 12.
I actually slacked it to you. Good
Okay.
thing I did because I forgot it already. I
know, me
said,
too.
Oh, the Broncos O-line will be a top 5 unit in 2021.
Yep.
Or, yeah, 2021. 21/22.
All right, now what?
I don't know. Is Henry doing like Tinder
Tinder
pics?
Oh,
or
sure.
something?
My goodness, I leave for 1 week.
He got some. He keeps getting responses, but
girls
then
are
he
getting
doesn't
desperate.
follow up. We're not betting the games.
Yeah.
We've really like this.
Yeah. The heart of the game has lost.
Henry's heart as well has been lost. I'm afraid.
Yep.
Ever since he blew it with Caroline, you know.
What do we think of Kansas City
But he
Royals
blew it with
fans?
Caroline on purpose. We will get to
We
Broncos
don't
talk,
like
guys.
them.
Tough scene. Tough scene.
What do we think of?
Yeah, I mean, they're fine. They're fine. They want to have a good time. They drink profusely. You know, they'll clog
do
their
they?
arteries. They're my kind of people. Yeah, absolutely.
No.
Absolutely.
Royals fan
And-
means a Chiefs fan, most likely.
Most likely. But a Royals
that would
fan,
not be fun.
a Royals fan knows about suffering, you know?
All right, so the
Not really.
poll is live
All
for who
right,
has the hottest take on. It's replied to the Periscope on Twitter on DNVR_Broncos. Take A is the Broncos will have a good time next year. Good time is in quotation marks. Broncos O-line will be top 5 in 2021 is number 2. And then number 3 is Drew Lock will not throw an interception today. Go vote. I will not stand with your cheating. So you cannot say, Andre, which one is yours. You cannot tweet, vote for me. It's C, as you did last week.
Since he did it last week, can I do it this week?
Nope.
No. Okay.
You did that last week?
Yes.
Yeah, you didn't you see
What?
that?
And he won.
famously. He was yes.
What?
Dude, Kale literally said, "Don't do that."
No, and do you think
Those have been
that's
the
why we
rules of
need
the game
Allie
forever.
Dre's
No.
not going to listen to Kale.
You've never been able to campaign for
And
yourself.
I commented, this is cheating.
Yeah.
Freaking
I really like. Do you have me muted on Twitter? I never, ever get anything from you on Twitter.
That's actually maybe a good question. I feel like I never see your tweets.
All right, so go
For
vote.
real.
I mean, it's
Look,
because
even if I type in Andre, you're the
What the
sixth account that comes up for me.
well, I doubt that's true.
Literally works with me 6 days a week.
Okay,
I'm gonna
You're number
unfollow
2
you
for
and
me.
refollow you to see if things change.
so while
Wow.
Henry's doing that,
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Let's go to Andre's lock prop upset.
Broncos wearing a number 44 on their helmets today.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's really dope.
That is dope.
Makes me
How do you make those
sad.
up fast? That's nice that they're able to do
Wow,
that.
I forgot I did this. Okay,
It's a
and
sticker
this
machine.
has since shifted to a pick'em. For a minute, the Bills were even in the plus. Luckily, Josh Allen was confirmed as the starter. Weird game, because the Bills can lock up a playoff spot with a win against
they're
the
already-
Miami
they
Dolphins.
for sure already
I mean,
clinched a playoff
the
spot.
number 2 seed. Thank you for correcting.
Wouldn't it be a win? It's a win and a Pittsburgh loss. Would get them
Yeah,
the number 2 seed.
precisely. And the Steelers, of course, playing the Browns, who have to win as well. And they're
Steelers also
starting,
starting Mason
Rudolph. So that's key. So the Bills have a leg up. There was even a thought that Josh Allen might be rested in this one. Instead, he'll be playing. I think the Bills are very motivated to go out, make a statement. This line is almost cheesy. It's so nice. But in a game like this with Josh Allen playing, I think that's a solid lock. Just take the Bills money line because you're getting that at plus money at this point. So thank me later. Speaking of Mason Rudolph, he's playing the Browns. Browns, super duper bad blood. And when you have a bad quarterback, you really, really, really would like to not have one of the worst running games in the entire NFL. Unfortunately, for Mr. Rudolph, he does have that, which is why I love, as my prop, the Steelers to go under 16.5 points. Easy money right there. thank me later. That'll also keep you engaged in the entire game. Always love some, bets like that. And my upset, I was telling you, I'm really feeling these division rivals kind of playing with house money, no pressure, just wanting to play spoiler. The team that most fits that bill is the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. The beauty of the Niners, I don't care who's playing quarterback. Basically, Jimmy G, CJ Beathard, Nick Mullins, I'm more or less getting the same effort. Kyle Shanahan can scheme them up. Jeff Wilson starting to work out for that offense. They're going to upset the Seahawks right there, plus 255. Easy breezy. Also, my upsets, don't miss anymore. So there you go. 2-1 consecutive weeks, probably 3 weeks in a row, but I haven't been tracking that far. So there you go.
Peter in the comments is asking if I could just post a direct URL to how to vote on the poll. And I do not think, but you're on Periscope. Yeah. I don't think I can post a comment on
Twitter,
Periscope that would then link it to Twitter, unfortunately.
Shame,
so I'm sorry. I wish I could.
All right, Henry, what do you got for us?
What I have for everybody is the Steelers. They're taking on the Browns.
Yeah.
They're minus 10.
Plus 10.
Plus 10.
Yeah,
Sorry,
plus 10.
I read that. Still, this distance just gets to me.
So
You don't need to know.
So-
you don't need to read that to be able to know that the Steelers are underdogs.
Well, yeah, I guess that's fair.
There seems to be
But
a
see,
little
that's the
confusion
thing, though.
potential.
Are they that big of underdogs?
No.
Because you look at what the Browns have done. I mean, they've beaten one team by 10 points in the last, 11 weeks or something. And this is the Steelers we're talking about. They've won a lot of games, and sure, they look terrible, and Big Ben looks extra
Mason
terrible,
Rudolph
and
started.
everybody else. Oh, yeah, of course. Mason Rudolph, I mean, we've seen Mason Rudolph. And plus, at the same time, Myles Garrett's the captain of this one. He's going out there and meeting with the Steelers after hitting Mason Rudolph in the head last year. I don't know. I just feel like 10 points is a lot. The Steelers aren't that bad. The Browns aren't that good. I'm taking the cheese. Am I taking the cheese?
No.
Well, then I'm avoiding the cheese, which I guess is always a good thing. Melvin Gordon over 74.5 rushing yards. I just feel like it's time. This feels like the thing that's going to happen. He's going to run for a bunch, kind of not salvage his season because it hasn't been a season that needs to be salvaged, but do enough to get people confused about their feelings for him. And that's just
Raiders
kinda what I
D kind of
expect.
stinks. Huh?
Oh, yeah. They've given up the 5th most fantasy points to running backs this year.
What the hell happened to the Raiders? I mean, I love it, but Jesus.
They're
I
just good
praised them.
against the
I gave
Chiefs.
them so much praise in the middle of the season, and I really jinxed them, and I'm proud of that.
Then, yeah.
Go ahead, finish.
Yeah, Jets. They're plus, what was that?
123.
Thank you. That's a long ways away. 123. I mean, that's plus money. You got to take it. They've won 2 in a row. The Patriots stink. The Patriots, I mean, let's just go through how much they stink because this is why I decided on this last night. They lost 38-9 last week.
Hashtag research Henry.
They lost 22-12 the week before. They lost 24-3 the week before that. But the week before that, they won 45-0 against a terrible Chargers team with a rookie quarterback. And people forget that
45-0.
exactly. They see that and it's like, oh, they're good. It's like, no,
That was such an anomaly.
exactly. Sometimes
Imagine if the Broncos won a game 45-0 though. That's basically what just what happened in that game.
I know. Just sometimes rookie quarterbacks stink, and this is what happens when that happens.
Yeah.
And that's what happened.
But
So-
Cam Newton stinks. Also, Jets have that pick locked up, kind of playing with house money there as well.
Exactly. There's no reason for them to want to lose. Patriots have plenty of incentive to lose.
Henry went 3-0 with some real, at face value, garbage picks last week. He's oddly dialed in.
Yeah.
He's oddly dialed in. These are some truly
I don't-
garbage
why
picks.
is it
but
oddly?
I'm taking all 3.
It's not oddly. I was
Henry-
3-0 last
He-
week. I looked through the slate.
He,
Henry is
out of nowhere flipped his sweet boy status.
Henry
It's
is
crazy.
the J.R. Smith of betting. When he's going, he is going.
I really like J.R. Smith.
Yeah, me too.
It's true.
Plus, I can dunk. What's the dunk equivalent
He
of
can't
this?
dunk.
Is that
A
hitting
dunk-
on an upset or
No, making a dunk is just hitting a minus 250 favorite.
Which
I
I
don't
do.
know. But that's not going to show up on I'm not going to tweet out that happened
The
and flex on
highlight
it.
reel,
You know.
Yeah, it's true.
I
All
don't
right,
know.
my turn.
I'll take J.R. Smith though.
I switched this. I actually had the Steelers in there at plus 10. But many people are calling Mason Rudolph the red-nosed racist. And I
boy.
I couldn't bet on him after
Oh,
that.
wow.
It was just too much of a tough scene for him.
Yeah. Didn't
So
expect that to go
I
to
was worried about that pick after I heard that. And or maybe it was Rudolph the red-handed racist. I can't remember.
I don't think it's the middle part that's what people are focused on.
For sure. So anyways, I switched it to Packers minus 4.5. Again, Aaron Rodgers, noted Chicago Bears dream crusher. That's what he was born to do. Like, I don't know how I can put this any more simply. He is here for one reason. It's not to win Super Bowls or MVPs or anything like that. It is just to make the lives of Chicago Bears fans miserable. Yeah. And he's incredible at it. No one's as good at their job as Aaron Rodgers is at his job of making Chicago Bears fans' lives miserable.
He does have the MVP on a platter in this one, too.
He does.
Like, if he just takes care of business and murders the Bears as he's known to do, then...
If you watch, like, his appearances on the Pat McAfee show, you realize, like, oh, he cares about this. He wants this one.
If he watch his appearances on Sundays when he blows out bad teams and then, like, just gives up after 2 quarters against good teams, you would also notice that he cares.
Of course, Drew Creasman on brand coming in here with a take about the Nuggets in the mid to early 2000s.
Early 2000s Nuggets. That's Drew and I.
Their best era. Their best era.
Nope, we are in the midst of their best era.
Yeah, well, not this week.
It doesn't matter about this week. This week is meaningless.
What about last week?
It's the preseason.
I don't know why you're even doing this with the prop.
I killed it in the preseason.
What do you mean what I'm doing?
This is the pick of all the picks we've made on the tailgate. This is the one that really upset me. This came in last night, and I was mad.
Please share why you don't like the fact that I'm taking Jerry Jeudy.
Why do you keep going back to the well? Like, it's not doing Jerry any good.
I haven't taken this bet on here.
Your belief in him is hurting him.
That is not possible.
Almost jinxed.
You have had a lot of hot takes about Jerry Jeudy, but I'm not sure if you've actually had him as your prop.
Now, granted, the guy was targeted, 20 times last game? So, yeah, it seems like good value. Like, what are you even getting that at?
You're getting it at plus 128.
Stop.
So, get off the frickin' set.
There's no way he drops, like, a bunch of passes again. Like, you don't do that twice in a row.
No, he could still drop a couple. But you'll get to 4 receptions that way.
Yeah, in plus money, Andre.
Wow.
Jeez.
So plus money.
Hold it. Upset Eagles plus 165.
Go Birds. It's happening.
This one's happening.
The Giants are winning that division. Double upset NFC East, Giants winning the division.
I don't care who wins it. I just know that the Washington football team isn't beating the Eagles tonight.
Yeah, it scares me that Alex Smith is starting. But I'm a Hurts believer as long as Henry has learned his lesson. So
wait, what's my lesson?
It appears that
I didn't learn any lesson.
You got humbled last week.
Because I said Jalen Hurts was worth a start.
I would also like to mention that I was very annoyed with you. And then I got a tweet, Breck Drew, if you're listening. I didn't answer because I didn't like your tweet, and I didn't like Andre's tweet because I was extremely angry.
I knew that.
He was quarterback 12.
That's a shame.
I mean, it's not great. It's not my worst pick, though. I'm not humbled.
He's not humbled.
I'm not humbled. If you want me to be humbled, then I'm sorry.
The Eagles, what do you think of Carson Wentz having a fractured relationship with both Doug Peterson and Jalen Hurts?
I mean, I feel like, of course he does. Have you watched them play? Like, I'm pretty sure both of them have to be pissed with each other after how this has gone.
Well, yeah. I mean, Doug truly believed in Carson and kept defending him and went into the front offices and was like, let's keep playing him. And then he was like, you know what? We have to give Jalen Hurts a try. And now Carson's pissed off about it, and I think that's a little bit of a
It's soft. Bitch. I think, whoa, I've been not cursing today, but since Allie just opened that door, I'm opening the floodgates.
She broke the seal.
It was a whisper.
She broke the seal.
It was a whisper.
Okay, here's the thing about Doug Peterson and Carson Wentz. Doug Peterson's New Year's resolution was to stop caring about people who always hurt you. And that's why the relationship is fractured between those two.
Seems like a white girl kind of resolution.
You know what?
A solid resolution.
Sometimes you need to have a white girl resolution.
We also just had a guy cross Colfax and cleats, so that's fine.
My white girl resolution is to be more petty on social media.
Oh God, I don't like that one.
Hell yes, hell yes.
and to drink more.
That's a good one.
No,
I do need to do that. Well, see, my problem is I only drink on Sunday mornings.
Yeah, same.
There's no more like, oh, let's go. I mean, there's no more let's go is the thing. Like, we're all stuck inside.
Right.
But yeah, I would really like to drink more. Not right now.
My resolution is to sleep more.
Like
help the guy
games.
with his resolution.
I still need.
I do feel like a bit in need of a shot on the side.
All right, let's
That
go.
does
Yeah,
that.
let's get some shots.
Let's start like punishing
Shout out
people.
Ben,
aren't
too.
aren't
Ben is
there
helping
like
us out.
Shout out
things
to Ben.
punish
He's going to
people
get some
on?
airtime. Normally, we just pass the shots
he
on.
even
but
wore his Broncos
Yeah.
shot.
he wants his
Wow,
sweet
thanks.
boy smile on camera today.
Henry just said he's wearing his Broncos shot when he meant Broncos shirt.
Yeah, I've had half a beer.
we are.
Oh no.
We're in
What'd you do,
massive trouble.
Hank?
Oh no.
Oh,
Just
no.
Oh, no.
Tender mistakes. Please.
Oh,
we have to
yeah,
know.
we
We
need to
have.
know.
We have to know. This seems to really have got him. Oh no.
Well,
What'd you do?
Well,
You
because I've
blew
been
it?
drinking this beer, and what happened was my motor skills aren't like totally refined at the
Totally.
moment, and I got the pop up like, oh, you got
Yeah,
a super
yeah.
like, and so then I clicked in there and I accidentally swiped right, and so if you're watching, like, I'm sorry but I didn't actually mean to, and now it's the quick unmatch because
No,
or is it
the
No.
super like got unmatched. No.
What was her name?
oh no,
You probably can't see.
You can't even find her anymore. She gone.
wait,
Oh no, this is devastating.
Sasha.
A line, please.
Sasha.
we're
I
just
brought
gonna,
those from
real
home for a
quick.
reason.
Speaking
How do you even
of
unmatch?
Thank you, brother.
me being very annoyed with you and Breck Drew for tweeting at me last week.
My girl.
Breck Drew's in the DNVR Broncos Twitter poll campaigning for
Legend.
the one and only
Maybe,
Andre.
maybe Ryan. It's not just my Italian people that stand for me. I have a tight knit, but my tight knit, they ride or dies.
A tight
They
knit
ride
isn't like a
hard.
thing. You have a
You-
tight
that's
knit group.
that's an
of
adjective.
tight knit
supporters.
group. Yeah, no,
It's an adjective.
I have a
I
tight
don't
knit.
finish things anymore. Yeah.
A tight knit is like a,
Yeah, it's an
a
adjective.
shirt that's medium or something.
I used
So
to be able to
DraftKings
wear
Sportsbook.
this. Can't anymore.
Breck Drew, notably not named Drew.
God damn.
Really?
Yeah.
Breck Drew, like
That's clever though.
that's a brother for life. Find yourself a brother for life like Breck Drew. We're doing shots just cause.
We're doing shots
I mean,
just
really,
because, but
'cause
first we're going to tell the
DraftKings.
people about DraftKings Sportsbook. We're shooting to DraftKings Sportsbook. The amount of profit boosts,
It's been insane.
it's like, I hope it never ends. I was out of town. I
Yeah,
couldn't
same.
use them. It was honestly one of the most painful experiences. Root canal comes number 2 after not being
You've
able to
had a
use
root canal?
No, of course not.
Oh, just assuming.
I have perfect teeth health.
Me too. I've never had a cavity.
Me either.
Okay.
No way.
No
Congrats.
cavity, boys.
Want to make like a bet?
Who gets one first?
Yeah.
I think we're both in the clear.
I
Do
mean,
cavities stop when you're an adult? Is it like that thing where like once
No,
you turn
they do not.
25, your brain's developed?
Henry,
They
we're gonna
don't.
keep reading that.
they do not.
Well, I mean,
This is part of the ad.
Can we come back to this though?
yeah, we'll circle
Okay.
back.
If you don't want.
Also good for your teeth health
Hell
is
yeah.
DraftKings Sportsbook.
Can afford a
because you
dentist?
get money, and then you can go to Green Mountain Dental Group. And when you go to Green Mountain Dental Group, you can get a Sonicare toothbrush. It all comes full circle. It all comes full circle.
Aren't you glad we did this, Allie?
So, anyways, DraftKings Sportsbook, the only place where you can get a sign-up bonus up to $1,000 when you use the code DNVR, and the only place that just says like, "Hey, do you want some free money?" And you're like, "Yeah, I love
No,
free money,"
please
and they're
no.
like,
Please no. Thank you.
and then they do it, and then you bet it, and then you win it,
Oh no.
and then your whole entire year is better.
It's true. It's true.
Once you've left the state and gone to a place where you can't use DraftKings, you realize how much better of a state Colorado is.
It's true.
Even though it's already the best.
Top 3.
As stuck in the house as we've been, DraftKings Sportsbook makes me want to never leave.
It just makes like being on the
annoying.
East Coast where you can't use DraftKings sucked, and I feel I'm sorry for everyone who has to deal with that. Who's
You guys
watching
were
this
an
who's on the East
illegal
Coast.
betting place, though.
Right, but
They
they
use
screwed it
their
up just like
own
Oregon.
app.
Oh,
They have
jeez.
one app, and that's just DC. Virginia doesn't. But
Ugh.
anyways, watching games becomes so much more fun when you just you sprinkle a little bit of money on it, and yeah.
Give it the old
So I
college
missed- I
sprinkle.
missed
Henry,
it.
do you want a lime?
Can I just say,
a limon?
I
A
blame
lima.
the fractured
No, a
relationship between Doug
You want a
Peterson
lemon?
and Carson Wentz for
No.
the betting not working. out.
What I want is
The lemon
just
is
to-
bad, famously.
When there's a dispute about how
the
a word
lemon
is said in
sucks.
Spanish, I would like to side with Allie.
Anyways,
Obviously.
you must be 21 or older.
Good.
Colorado only. Bonus comprised of a first deposit bonus and a first bet match, each up to $500. Deposit bonus requires 25x playthrough and restrictions to apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700. Dental health not guaranteed. Okay.
Can't even watch my soccer games on
We
set
have
anymore.
a lime for me,
What is
but
going on?
I want you guys to take more shots later, and you're probably too soft to do it without a lime.
Frankly,
Oh, wow.
that lime that was just given to Henry, not for him.
Oh, that was all for you?
Well, if I'm gonna take multiple shots, yeah.
Well, there's one more for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little
You'll
sweet
be
boys.
toughened up by the third one. Also, this lime is kind of dry.
Yeah,
it
I mean,
is.
taco night at his house 2 nights ago. So
Then did you microwave this?
You
Yeah,
had Taco
I did.
Thursday?
I did.
Taco Thursday.
2 nights ago would have been
Friday.
Friday.
Okay, so take the shot.
Taco Friday. It doesn't have the same ring.
I think the people want to see
Cheers,
us on
boys.
camera.
I think the
crack
people want to see
one
how
open.
dry this lime is.
Jeez, Henry.
Cheers, boys.
Just take the
Everything he says sounds so dirty sometimes.
Oh, God.
Dre just thinks.
Everything sometimes doesn't make sense. You still haven't taken it?
He's doing the thing. I can't. No. I just gave you a little taste.
That feels good.
Listen to the sounds.
All right. I'm ready to do whatever segment is next. I'm going to guess.
Henry Chisholm tequila shot ASMR.
Gross.
That can go on our fans only.
Yes.
Ryan, I'm looking into my crystal ball, and I believe we have fantasy next.
Yeah, I believe so.
Nice.
We should
Speaking
get, like,
of
a crystal ball
fantasy,
prop.
fansonly.com/DNVR.
No.
It'd be a good spinoff.
That's
Henry.
the right site? No, that's the wrong site. That's
Oh,
right
start
for this
sit.
show, yeah.
Melvin Gordon. I mean, we talked about
Yeah,
Melvin
we
Gordon.
talked about
This
why
is your
bother.
start.
Yeah,
Yeah, so start him.
start him.
Jonathan
So
Taylor, he's been doing his thing. He's going to keep doing his thing. The Colts
Yep,
are
yep,
just
yep.
kind of riding him.
He's hot.
Because he's so hot.
He's hot.
He is so hot right now. And then Ty Johnson of the Jets going up against the Patriots. I mean,
Who is that?
he's
PPR
the running
only,
back.
or
He's the
you're-
running back. We went all running backs today.
Frank Gore doesn't scare you.
If Frank Gore scores anybody,
Whoa.
yeah, I know, it's the shot. If
Hell
Frank
yeah.
Gore scares anybody, then that's the problem. I mean, it's Frank Gore.
Dang.
You have a young running back. They're gonna ride him. I mean, he's been electric. I like
Dang.
him. Just go with it.
Dang.
Allie, who did I sit? Oh wait, no. Or do we usually do start, sit?
I have
instead of
3
start,
running
sit,
backs,
start,
too.
Sit.
Yeah.
Good
Look
week
at
for
us.
running backs.
Twinsies.
Any of the same ones?
Alexander Madison. Dalvin Cook is out. I've told you.
Famous president, right?
Yes. Also a president. No, that's Alexander Hamilton.
Alexander
That's Alexander
Hamilton.
And
Hamilton.
James Madison. He's
James
two presidents.
Madison.
I wonder.
James
They might have been
Madison.
next to each other though.
James Madison.
One might have been like the
James
preceder
Madison,
and the other is the successor or
Famously,
whatever.
that terrible quarterback who played for the Cowboys this year, wasn't he a James Madison guy?
Yes.
Yep.
Gucci Danucci.
Yep.
Gucci Danucci.
Actually, his name was Ben.
Miss you, bro. So anyways,
Ben Franklin?
Alexander
I was gonna make a Ben
Madison,
joke. That's where like
Stop
Ben was
talking
right
over
there.
each
Because-
other,
We all have
please.
things to say.
Dalvin Cook is out. That's a great matchup. So thank me later on that one. Actually having a little drama in my Week 17 final where I would like to start Alexander Madison, having a little issues. Wayne Gallman, I told you, it's upset city in the NFC East. Gallman is the one to take the G-men to upset city against that lowly Cowboys defense. Really like that. And I talked up the Niners. How did the Niners make it happen? It's all about Jeff Wilson Jr. Hankster. Who are you sitting this week?
Mike Davis
Through
for
a
one.
million screens.
Well, I was looking to see like were Alexander Hamilton and James Madison presidents next to each other. Alexander Hamilton,
Was never a
Was
president.
never a
no,
president.
never a president.
Nope.
What
Comments
about?
in the comments here with that?
Somebody wrote a play about him anyway, though.
Oh, yeah.
Not
Oh,
Is
sure.
there a different Hamilton president?
Oh
No.
I'll check after. Allie really wants me to go through these.
Ben
sits.
Hamilton?
John Hamilton?
You're thinking of Ben Franklin or Ben? No, probably not Ben
Am I
Franklin.
really gonna have to mute you guys this early?
Mike
No,
Davis.
Allie,
Mike
don't.
Davis. I mean, come
It's
on.
not that early.
We
Was
talked
he a
about it
president?
last week.
Yeah,
Mike Davis.
He was.
I mean,
Oh,
there's
he
got to
was.
be a bunch of Mike Davises.
12th president.
Michael Davis. But yeah, I think Mike Davis,
Junior.
like, it's over
John
for him.
Michael
It's so
Davis?
over for him. The
I
Panthers
will
are
mute
trash
you.
now. Tyler Lockett, it's over for him too. He's been awful for
Get
a
this
bit.
lime out
Don't
of
bet
it.
on this passing game. The Seahawks just stink. Juju
need
Smith-Schuster,
that. I'd put it
he
in as a
stinks. And I
looper.
know that I said, like, they're going to be within 10 points, but, I mean, it's not going to be because of Juju Smith-Schuster. He's been terrible for a couple weeks now. Mason Rudolph, sure, he'll throw the ball around. He'll fling it a bit. Not enough to get fantasy points, just good enough to make it a single-digit game. I don't know. I kind of like being the only one people can hear. No, he's just doing the mouth thing. You don't have to do that. Do that during normal times. Pretend Ali muted you. This is a weird bit. I don't know. I feel like we should go Dre sits. If you want, I'll do his sits for him.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
You know what? They get muted because they are talking, having their own conversation while you are trying to talk.
Oh, so Kyler Murray's going to get sat because he's trash. What an overrated player. Everybody's like, oh, Kyler Murray, he can run. Yeah, he can run. Sure, that's cool. But when they're going, Dre, who are they playing? Seattle? Yeah, no chance. I mean, my goodness,
No, you
sit
said
him by.
San Francisco's playing Seattle.
Los Angeles Rams. Los Angeles Rams.
Oh,
that's
actually a good defense.
Yes, good
That's,
defense.
I mean,
good
yeah,
defense.
yeah. Seriously, like you don't want to be
God.
messing with that. I mean,
Exactly.
the 49ers are probably going to win this game anyway. Like
well,
Kyler,
That's neither here nor there since we're talking about
But I'm just saying, like the Cardinals,
Rams,
this whole
but
big
yes,
thing that's going on.
The 49ers are winning anyways.
Turns out
exactly.
the NFL can figure out how to stop the air raid. Who would have guessed?
It's NFC West madness in my sits. Everything Henry said applies to Kenyon Drake as well. My son said it already. And then Russell Wilson. Bye-bye, Russ, right?
Kyler Murray.
I mean,
Who are
I'm
they
saying
playing?
Tyler
Oh,
Lockett.
right. San Francisco 49ers. Russ has been stinking it up lately.
Kyler Murray.
Yeah, Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray.
That's code for I'm not going there when you say Kyler Murray, because that's what Quinn and Williams said before their semifinal. I was about to say, like, Kyler Murray, I don't think he's very good, and then he was like, Kyler Murray. He just interrupted himself, stopped speaking.
I'm good. That's what he said.
There you go. I'm good.
I'm good.
And I feel the same way about Kyler Murray and Russell Wilson and Kenyon Drake. So there you go.
Kyler Murray.
Currently on set, trying to get Kenyon Drake bench for Alexander Madison in my Week 17 final.
What's going on here?
A bit of moving pieces, though.
Can you tell us about this drama?
So apparently,
First, if you have questions about fantasy, put
No
them
one
in the
does.
comments right now.
There's no one left
Oh,
playing.
you're right.
fantasy.
We're
no
done
one's
with
left
that.
playing,
Who
and
would be?
if they are still playing, they need to give us advice, not vice
Well, we
versa.
do have some.
Whoa!
That was meant for him. He
Whoa.
threw the ice at me.
How rude.
It's
to
not
do
my
that
fault
to
you
Ben.
speak with your hands.
It-
No, it was not at Ben. It was at Ryan, who had just thrown a piece of ice at me. There were two pieces of ice. He only saw one,
I'm
so he
pr-
thought he could get away with it.
If any,
I cut my finger. Look,
if that ice gives me
See this?
any opening, I'm pressing charges.
this actually did bleed. It was from a flying
with
Spider-Man
you as
on
my
Christmas.
witness.
A flying Spider-Man?
On Christmas.
Yeah, flying Spider-Man.
It just goes up.
That's
It
a
has
big
little
thing.
helicopter propellers on its head.
Oh, right,
yeah.
right.
No, you guys
Oh,
saw.
I thought
You
that
have
was a
seen.
real
You did
spike.
see after the last Buffs post game. I showed you guys.
Why are you yelling? You're really excited.
I think that
about
your
this.
monitor
The
is just like turned up.
the
a little bit.
tequila.
Yeah, you
shot
should
did it
turn
for me.
yourself down.
I feel like
in
I
your
was
head-
asked
the
a
ear part,
question
not
and
the
then
mouth part.
Hank like
Let me
went
know.
off.
Let me know in the comments if them talking over each other is,
I think
is
people
it
like it.
annoying just for me.
Do you like it?
Let me know in the comments.
Oh,
I like it.
holy cow! Anytime I look over to what Henry's doing, it's always elite shit.
How come all the presidents look the same?
Yeah,
I mean,
not a good look, guys.
It's-
Not a good look.
Do we need to get down that like the whole like white
No, no, no,
man
no, no,
with
we're
gray
not
hair
doing
for
it. Not doing
200
it.
years? My goodness.
Okay, we do
Seems
actually.
weird.
So there's no.
Oh, the controversy.
Oh.
So supposedly in the Week 17 final, it should be the same lineup that I won my Week 16 conference final matchup. But I started
Oh.
Miles Sanders, who's now out, and want to start Zeke Elliott instead, and preferably Alexander Madison over Kenyon
So
Drake.
it's a 2-week.
Woohoo!
It's a 2-week matchup, and you can't change your lineup in between.
Yeah, supposedly.
Oh,
So that's what I'm trying to work out. You know,
That seems silly.
trying to use my clout in my favor, as you know.
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah,
why should you have to play players who aren't playing?
that's.
All right,
that's
Kyle
the
has
whole
a
week
question
17
here.
thing. Oh, okay.
Kyle Blackner. Help me. Dobbins, E. Sanders, Kiki Kuti, J.D. McKissick need 2.
Here's the help I'll give you. Get out of that league. If you're playing in week 17, I mean, come on,
Sounds like
guys.
he's legendary.
Yeah, I mean, if you got to pick one,
Go
I like
Kiki
I like
Kuti.
Dobbins.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think Dobbins Kuti.
Yeah,
Yep. There you go.
Emmanuel Sanders was making some plays though.
Boy,
His time may have
that-
come.
So we do have some people talking about bets in here since we don't have many fantasy
Oh, yeah.
questions.
Oh, yeah.
Antonio
We're elite betters.
talking about Buffalo.
Nice.
Buffalo minus 4.5.
Yeah, I mean, I had
No.
Oh, this is a home cooked? This is home cooked.
They were minus 3.5 when I looked
Is the
last
line
night.
shifting,
When
folks?
I saw Dre send minus 1.5, I was like, oh, weird, because I was
I got
going
it at +1.
They were a pick 'em before we went
Buffalo?
on the show. So.
Yeah.
And we
they're
are
playing Miami.
I
we
know.
are all using the DraftKings app. This is not like, oh, someone's on some other.
Yep.
Right. If you're on some offshore.
No. It's shifted to Bills plus 3.5.
Holy shnikes.
Plus?
I probably already have a buyout.
How are the Bills plus money? That's a lock. They're playing the Dolphins, right?
No, you don't have.
Oh,
a
the
buyout.
Dolphins are terrible.
It's gone
Shifted to
away from you.
Bills?
guys.
No, people want
Yeah.
to say like the Dolphins are good, and it's like, yeah,
Wait,
well, Tua
Josh
can't throw a
Allen's still
football.
playing?
I mean, isn't that what you guys said earlier?
That's
Stop
what
talking over us and do some research.
I
Was
just-
there a Mike Davis as president? Did you figure that out yet?
I'll check.
I don't know why. I'm sorry, guys. During
No
quarantine,
Davis?
I'm doing that at home as well.
Wow.
So I
Oh,
don't
okay.
know
So
why.
here we go.
Oh boy.
Nobody
oh boy.
named Davis.
Oh boy. Pins
From
and needles.
Michael
Oh, boy.
Giardi,
Oh no, Michael, please.
Which-
Michael, please.
already feels like a disease.
Yeah.
My understanding is that Matt Barkley will get, quote, meaningful snaps
No.
per source. Josh Allen is just 40 yards away from breaking the team's single-season passing record. Bills following similar formula last year's Week 17 when they rested key starters.
No.
I mean, the Bills don't need Josh Allen. They'll be fine. Still take the Bills.
No.
The Dolphins aren't even good.
No.
Everybody just thinks they are. Wait, they are starting Fitzpatrick though, right?
I'm devastated.
This is really bad. This is really bad, guys.
There's
Oh yeah, Fitzpatrick has COVID.
I just
Yeah.
want to thank our research department because I mean, there's no Sunday morning show that's more prepared than us.
Tua Tagovailoa is not going to win a football game against the Buffalo Bills.
I don't think Henry is history ignorant.
You heard? Whoa!
Ignorant.
That
Push him to get
people
no.
are saying that?
No.
That's what people are saying, yeah.
Holy
A
cow.
pastor has said that.
Dang.
Turn down Henry's.
What did he say that was super history ignorant?
I mean,
know.
probably
I'm
that
sure.
Alexander Hamilton was president.
Oh snap!
I mean,
That was-
What else could it have been?
Mega
People-
What else could
Isn't
it
the
have
man
been?
on the dime or something?
Yes, rant
definitely
time.
Rant time about
The president?
Bills. No, not the president.
rant
How about
time.
Tua Tagovailoa? Because that guy does not have it going on right now. And like again, young quarterback, it's going to take some time. but
Andre,
he's not winning a football game.
What are your thoughts on the Bills sitting down Josh Allen for Week 17?
But they're playing him. But Matt Barkley's just going to get significant time.
It doesn't
right?
sound good.
Oh no!
People want to know
I mean,
your
they're
feelings.
like purposely blowing this if they're starting Matt Barkley. Wasn't Barkley there like? He's away from the facility in case like a Kendall Hinton situation happened to the
No,
Bills.
he's their backup.
Oh, he's their legit backup?
Yeah.
I would regale you with some story time, but it's not even interesting. Yeah, I don't like that. I hate that. Matt Barkley against Ryan Fitzpatrick. You could talk yourself into that. Don't. It's terrible. Fitzmagic, definitely the better side of that.
Can I get a buyout on my
Hate it. I
stupid
already
bet?
pissed.
Fitz-
I already
yeah,
parlayed the Bills money line with the over.
So did
Which was the
I.
right thing to do. Fitzmagic, again, famously has COVID. It's Tua. Have you been listening to me?
No.
I know, but if you did, then you would have been hearing what's going on in this football game.
Allie, I assumed he was spewing nonsense.
Okay.
If Ryan Fitzpatrick just made his hair a little more gray, he could be president.
Also, he has to be missing just a little bit more right there.
Yeah.
Whoa, 2 against Barkley?
Can you pour a shot for Henry?
What did he do?
Kale is in the comments saying Hank should take a shot to settle up our Patriots bet from the beginning of the season. And I didn't put that on the screen yet.
Did
And he
one
said
of
I
you
would
dum-dums
once
say they
again
were making the playoffs?
like Henry to have to
Okay.
take his L about the Patriots.
For a minute, though, it was looking like I was right. Through those first 3-4 weeks, everybody was coming up to me saying, "Wow, Henry, I don't know why I disrespected you. Why I said that the Patriots were going to make it. You were totally right about Cam Newton and Josh McDaniels. And sure, Josh McDaniels is a psychopath, but they win. So, like, I don't know. At this point, like, oh no, sociopath.
These
You're
were
supposed to
the
say sociopath
conversations
now.
people were having with him in the DNVR bar urinals. No doubt.
Ha ha, poor Hank.
No
No
one
one
ever listens.
Sums it up, doesn't it?
Can I retract my retraction about Cam Newton?
Depends.
So in the offseason, I said Cam Newton can't throw anymore.
Yeah,
Which
no
was
doubt.
100% correct. Then through the first 3 weeks of the season, he could throw. So I retracted that. Now I would like to publicly retract my retraction. Cam Newton cannot throw anymore. I don't know what happened in those first 3 weeks. I think he was shooting up the right stuff, or I don't know.
Hell yeah. That's
but
how
then
I
it-
got prepared for every show.
Then it wore off,
Yep.
and he definitely can't throw. Did you
Allegedly.
see him at the end of? Did they play a primetime game recently?
Sure.
The end of the game, he was literally like throwing his whole body into like an 8-yard throw and just spiking it into the ground.
Sad, man. Get yourself right, Cam. That's one of our rules. Never steer too far off the reservation, right, Ryan? You steered too far.
I know. I should just never retract my takes.
Never.
Let's get having some fun.
Lost that.
All right, horsing around time. This is going to get messy.
Stop being so serious, Henry. Okay, it's time to horse around.
That's yours.
Loosen up.
That's
Let
mine.
loose.
Yeah,
Shorty,
Henry
get
said he was
loose.
going to play with his
Blame
shot
it
glass.
on-
Do you have one?
Oh
clean
no!
Oh, we have an extra?
I
right.
forgot to practice for this, guys.
So you're still terrible?
I
So you still
totally
suck.
like made a mental note for myself. Also, because I'm
Andres.
so bad,
Another beer?
I'm petitioning this, folks,
Just give it back.
that
We're
I
clearing up the area.
be allowed to shift
I'll take that.
my
I
shot
can even take the
glass
bucket. Give me the bucket.
towards-
No, we need the bucket cleared off.
Well, I
Oh,
can clear the bucket.
Then
this way.
iPad, ciao,
Get ready to pass
ciao.
me that beer.
Bye to the iPad.
All right, I get my
love
first
that.
pick of quarters.
The tablet. No free advertising on this.
True. These are not any particular brand.
All right,
You
I'm
wanna
taking the
advertise your
OG
tablet, holler
United
at
States
us.
of America quarter,
Alexander
circa
Madison.
1970.
That's the Wyoming
Wow.
special Alexander Madison coin because
That's
he was a
so
great
cool.
Think
running
about
back
how
at
old
Boise
this
State.
is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why Wyoming?
Almost as old as Tom Brady.
History,
Wyoming
you guys.
have to do with
okay.
that?
You got
And I'm-
Massachusetts. That sucks.
Why did you get last? No, wow, that does.
You got
suck.
Michigan.
The Bay State.
Michigan.
I can't say what I want to say, but you know what I want
There's
to
a
say.
weird number of people in those states.
All right, you
Michigan,
know the rules.
Wisconsin, all
We
those.
get clues. When we know it, we bounce it into the cup. Andre struggles
Why?
mightily because he
Why? You-
sucks. He drops his coin. We all laugh at him. Everyone else wins. He
No,
takes a
Henry
shot.
drops his coin a lot more.
No,
than
I
do.
just shoot too far.
I just like I
Ben, you
lost it.
cannot pick up if it
No,
falls out.
no, that's a new.
Until
that's
after
not
the
true.
round.
Oh,
Until
after
after
the
the
Until
round.
after the round, it's automatic elimination.
We come up with our own rules on the spot.
yeah.
We
Okay.
like to
Just
bully the
learn-
drunk guys on set.
Just learn how to do it better. Okay, starting off with
What's that
player
about
number
the Eagles?
1. Shout out to Ben for getting all of these
Shut up. Ben.
written out for me. Okay, offensive MVP of the 2017 Cotton Bowl.
Oh, sick.
Highest graded PFF tight end in 2016.
Jake Bot. I got it first.
Wrong.
I got it first. Yeah, right. He didn't play in the Cotton Bowl.
He played at
can do it, Henry.
Wisconsin.
You can do it, Henry.
Troy Fumagalli.
Yeah.
We did him last week.
Still no clues about the missing finger.
Yes, the next one was 9 fingers.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Ben. That deserves to be a clue.
I would say it's like 9 1/3.
Okay, next
I
player.
have not seen for myself.
Next player.
Don't associate myself with these things.
Fastest player on the Broncos on Madden.
Hate it.
190.
Deontay Spencer.
No, you.
It's okay.
190 pounds.
Brian,
You
what
need
happened?
KJ Hamler.
No, be patient.
I don't have
Keep
patience.
going. Keep going.
No, you
No,
can
no,
get no
you
more
got-
clues.
no,
you
guys,
have to-
no more clues.
Once you're in, no, once you're in, the clues are over.
Go back to the tape and bounce, you guys.
Yes,
did
no,
not.
that's how we were talking about. That's how we were
did
talking about,
not.
Dre. Listen.
Breck Drew, if you're in the chat, tell everyone it bounced.
Andre Simone, if you're
my
listening
only
to me.
hope, Breck
No,
Drew.
he's
Here's
the one
what
who
happens.
defend you.
Exactly.
Make a guess.
You don't exactly.
No, I
you
have
don't get
two
more
more
clues after you
clues.
make
But you
it.
don't
You
get
don't get
more
more
clues
clues after you make it.
it.
17 weeks of
I'll
this
guess
controversy.
if Henry shuts up.
The 2 next clues give it away.
Yeah, so he has to guess, and then if he
made
doesn't
it.
get it right, we go back to the quarters.
Who would be ranked as the fastest guy on Madden? You said
Oh.
the 2 fastest
Ben
wide
has a quick
receivers.
correction. Ben has a quick
Let's
correction.
go!
It's fastest running back on Madden.
Okay, fastest player
This
is
is
Deontay
This
Spencer.
is stupid.
Fastest player is Deontay
If it's
Spencer.
not, then it's KJ Hamler.
Philip Lindsay.
If it wasn't, then it's KJ.
I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win.
That doesn't count
Boom.
for anything because I was right.
All tied at 1. Let's go.
This
Let's
absolute
go.
goddamn amateur
Go.
is
on.
ruining the game.
It's not even that hard. You just need to come
Okay.
up with 5
Congrats
things
to you, Ben. This
about
is
a
the-
player.
If you guys would have
Best
just been
content we've
more
had yet.
patient, then the next 2 clues was Denver South alum.
And we would be like,
See
huh,
you
Philip Lindsay isn't the
all-purpose yards
fastest player on
leader.
the team. That doesn't make any goddamn sense.
His heart
Whoa,
sank when I
hands
said
up. Ali broke
Deontay
the seal.
Spencer because that is absolutely the fastest Bronco in Madden.
No points.
Well, that one goes to
No
me.
You
points.
said it so fast that I think instantly Ben was like, oh.
All tied at 1 here. So.
all time. Wait.
Yeah,
When
that
did-
one goes to me.
No,
son.
that does not.
No,
Yeah, I
all
guess
tied
the
at 1
Lindsay,
except for Drake, who has
obvious.
0.
Obviously.
We're
Next
all
clue.
tied at 1 except for I also have 0.
Yeah,
And
you're the
Dre has
only
0.
one
I'm
leading.
winning.
Yes, we agree.
Oh.
Okay, the next one.
Holy cow.
The fastest player on Madden.
Deontay Spencer!
That was such a quick adjustment to our notes. Wow. Our production team, man, no one adjusts quick.
It actually was the next one.
That's
Only
amazing.
player to play in the Southland Conference Broncos
wow.
as his third team.
Southland Conference.
Okay,
That's made up.
player 4 is, I'm going to give you a heads up. This is also a player we have already done in the
We're all
past
tied
shows.
at 1 now.
No,
you
you have 0.
I guess
I might as well have 2 at
correctly.
this
You
point.
almost got me again.
I guess Philip Lindsay.
But, okay, this player you guys have guessed before, but like a few weeks ago.
Good.
Ben's new to it. Be
Sure,
nice
sure.
to him.
Of
Okay,
course he is.
oldest player on the Broncos.
Yep.
Undrafted from 2009. Only his second professional team ever.
God damn it, you guys. Oh my god.
Southern Miss alum.
Are those all of them?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Legendary.
Southern Miss alum. That's all I got for you.
All tied at 1's all I know.
Kareem Jackson.
No.
He went to Alabama.
See, yeah, when I was like 11.
First round pick.
Oldest
Oh,
player on
God.
the Broncos.
Southern Miss. Like,
You've
no one
guessed
went
him
to
before.
Southern Miss. We definitely haven't guessed him before.
Yes, you
Okay,
have.
I'm going through all.
I'm shit. This
Are they
is
a
lot.
starter,
I
Ben?
don't even give a shit.
Who's even old?
Used to be a starter.
Oh, right. God damn it.
Wow.
God damn it.
You can't.
Lamar
Yes, I
Dotson.
can.
Yes.
Yes, I can.
All right.
He's the oldest player.
I guessed DeMar Dodson.
And now
last
these trivia questions are one of a kind. So get ready for
Okay.
it. Ben said his sister
All
got
tied
him
up.
a
There better be something about presidents.
all tied up
No.
at 2, I believe.
Ben said, my sister got me a book of the most useless facts in history, and it is now weirdly useful. And
Yes.
these are the questions from it.
Congrats
The
to
first
you,
one is, what color are oranges when they are ripe?
Orange.
Nope.
You're kidding.
Oh, okay, so it goes to me. I didn't even have to take a roll.
You have to make a bucket.
No, that's not true.
So
Andre.
does that mean that I'm not?
Once you
Andre.
two have defaulted, it goes to me.
No,
No,
it doesn't.
No, that's my new strategy.
Move
Since
this
I
over,
can't
everybody
make a
gets to
bucket
see.
To save my life,
Just
I
let
need to
him,
wait
let him,
for
let
you
him,
to
let
get
him.
incorrect answers.
Okay, guess what it is.
You don't get more clues.
Am I
then.
eating
Yellow.
oranges? Am I eating
No.
oranges that aren't ripe?
Holy
is my question.
No.
We're back. We're back.
You're
to
back
taking
in.
shots.
Henry, you're back in.
Green.
Yes.
No,
That's just not true. That's not
wrong,
true.
guys.
It's true.
That's
So,
that-
so do you supposed to eat them when they're not ripe?
No, you're supposed to eat them
So
when
you're
they're
supposed
orange.
to eat a,
Henry's
which means that
just
the
like-
orange is ripe, right?
I don't invent facts. I just read them.
He doesn't.
Okay.
All right.
Nobody can hear Ben.
We
He's
trust
saying
the books.
nonsense.
I am up 3 to 1.
Wow, she is confused.
3-1-0.
God, I'm
Like
good at this
you.
Oh yeah.
'Cause
Okay.
she's with an Eagles fan? Why is she confused?
No, I mean the woman who just looked in the window.
Interesting. This
Oh,
next one
sick.
is, what suited king is the only card without a mustache?
Sick. Oh, excuse me.
Diamonds. Diamond.
Nope.
Singular.
King of Spades.
Nope.
Hearts!
Yes.
Oh
All tied at 3. All tied at 3.
no.
No.
3-1-1.
Ryan, you're not. I'm the math magician. I'm keeping count. We're all
You
tied
aren't
at 3.
counting.
I
anything.
only eat oranges when they're orange, and I only eat oranges when
That's
they're ripe.
okay. Good.
Oh, I
So
think the question was
how-
when they're not right.
Yeah, when they're
Oh,
not right.
oh, so I just missed a word. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
Or
Next
Ben missed the
question
word.
Yeah.
is,
Can we get a reread on that question? Because this is kind
Double
of a big
check
thing.
there.
Does
Yeah.
it say ripe or not ripe?
next
Yeah.
question.
No.
What,
Hold
Ripe
on.
or
Let her
not
answer.
ripe?
Let
This
her
is
do
big.
it. We'll circle back.
Oh, okay.
Circle
okay,
back.
Okay.
Yep.
what country was the Hawaiian pizza created?
Stop. Get the fuck out of here.
I know this one.
The Hawaiian pizza was created in Japan.
No.
2 episodes. That's the first I've got. Oh my god.
Henry, you're the last one.
Hawaii.
No.
That's not a country.
Back in the day, though. Back in the day, it was.
Never.
Back before, it was like in the 50s.
No.
Then people took it over, and King King whoever
Okay,
said
you guys can
no.
all guess
Have you
again.
heard of Pearl Harbor,
Canada.
which was in the 30s?
Okay, the 20s, back in the day. Wait, where?
Canada.
Okay.
Let's go.
But Canada, okay.
Let's
God.
go. That was amazing.
All right, and the final question.
Can I get a reread on that first? The ripe, not ripe, though?
Ben, were you wrong?
They can't hear me, but in South America,
In South America.
No.
cows,
No.
oranges are green year-round because of the chlorophyll.
Okay.
Wait.
What about
this
America, where
this
the oranges
happened
are that I
bef-
eat?
This happened before the show when we were talking about limon versus lima. Your mom said something about naranja.
Yeah.
There's something about green oranges in there.
Yeah?
Okay.
It's
But
only North America.
Ben,
where orange-
people can't hear you, and that is not the question I asked. What did you send Allie? There should be a written record. If anyone can't answer that question directly, I've got some issues here.
I agreed, Ray.
What
Keep going.
Simple
color
question.
are oranges when they are not ripe?
Oh! It was
Henry,
incorrect.
Extra shot for you.
The question was
bro.
incorrect, but I got it right
No.
nonetheless.
No,
Anyways,
not.
final.
I know, but it still wasn't. That wasn't.
Final
the fact.
frickin' question.
I win no
All
matter
tied
what.
at
by the
4,
way.
so this one really matters.
This is for Andre and Henry. What animal? Because you already won.
Go away.
Oh, thank you.
Was second place.
Clinched.
What,
There's an X next to my name.
Yeah, no
what
doubt.
animals
Division
are
champ.
the closest relatives to
You
the
don't even-
T-Rex?
What animal
Oh,
the
snap.
closest relative to the?
A chicken.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, look at him.
No.
Look at him.
That right?
Yeah, have you ever looked at a chicken?
3 toes.
Legend.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even.
Legend.
Yeah.
Legend.
I am a little confused about this one, Ben, because there are two answers.
Either are correct.
Wait. Okay, you get one guess
You
to
get
tie
one
him.
guess.
What else is kind of like a T-Rex?
Johnny says Hank's history would be a great off-season pod, as you yell Hawaii as a country.
Well, but it was back in the day.
No,
Yeah.
it was a territory.
Seahorse.
No.
No.
Oh.
What was it?
Ostriches or chickens?
How did you not get ostriches?
Yeah, I wasn't thinking of ostriches.
It's the biggest bird there is.
Okay.
All right.
Well done.
Wow. What do we do now? How do
I
we
know.
follow
What
that
do
up?
you
Do we have a
think?
magic number?
Worst take.
Oh.
Then we
Oh.
can go to magic number.
Who had the weakest hot take?
No, I think it's who has the
Who had
hottest
the
take.
hottest take?
Okay.
Who had the hottest take revealed?
Also, let me make sure that I have magic number.
That got my heart
Yes.
rate jacked up.
Hottest take. Hottest take. Hottest take. Hottest take.
I mean, if you guys, I'm flipping this table, which can't be flipped if I didn't win the hottest.
This
take.
table's pretty heavy.
You guys, I had a friend of mine telling me
My
he
God.
watched the entire show thinking I would flip the table.
Oh, I win again.
Wait,
Win
does that mean
again.
Yep.
Weakest take was Henry.
Hottest take.
everybody
Hottest
expects the
take was
Broncos
me.
to be a good time?
Weakest take was Henry.
Yes, no one agreed with you, Henry.
But that's not how this works. It's a hottest take. It's which
they
take
didn't
is.
think it was the hottest.
They thought mine was the hottest.
Is that really
Mine
hottest?
is
Yes.
200.
Who has the hottest take? 245 people voted, and Ryan got 47.3% of the votes. You got 15.1%.
To be clear, yours
I'm
was
just-
voted the most bullshit take of them all.
No,
I
that
got
what,
over
what
100
it's voted
of the
is
245
what the
votes.
people said is that the Broncos will have a
shouldn't
good,
stop
or
the
will
count.
make us have a good time next year. Is the most likely thing to happen.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, people
Yeah.
think that's real effing stupid of you.
No, they think that that's what's
No,
going to
they
happen.
think that's
They
going to
think
happen,
that
but
think
that's
the
not the
they
Broncos
think
point of the
that
game.
take is cold, meaning it's obvious.
exactly. I
But
don't
that's
know.
not the point of the game.
But obviously
Exactly.
these are DNVR people, so the Broncos are always fun no matter what happens.
Yeah, I guess maybe that's what I'm missing. People just expect the
so
Broncos to be fun.
Please pour a shot for good old Henry.
And
Yeah, why
Andre.
not?
And
me.
Andre.
We've
I'll
been
do
doing
another
two.
one.
And here you go, Henry.
I like drinking.
Here, no, I
do
get.
too with
remember,
these-
I have the
with these
reused.
people.
I get my quarter cup.
How much? What is this, dude?
Henry.
He doesn't like you.
Okay, so we've got the person who's calling out your history knowledge is actually saying you completely redeemed yourself.
Pastor Red.
With the chicken thing? Because I know
No,
about that
with-
Henry
history.
was correct about Hawaii.
Hold on.
No.
Sovereign monarchy.
You guys didn't have that book when you were growing up? My dad grew up in Hawaii. Maybe that's why I have
No,
like the
but-
book about
Damn,
the king.
no wonder
king
Dean is such a golden cookie.
Pastor Rhett, he
golden
claimed that Hawaii was a sovereign state in the 1950s.
Yes, you
Okay.
did say 50s.
I mean, nobody
And then-
expects me to be totally correct in
Then
the things I
remedied
say.
that statement and said the 1920s. When, like,
Which is when
I'm
things
pretty
start.
sure Elvis
Sovereign
was dying.
monarchy isn't doing
See,
it for
Drew
me.
Because
also agrees. He said
the
50s.
people. Okay, see, no, but that's fair. I mean, it was a thing that I said.
Yeah, but not in the 50s.
At that
The
point, I was
point
just,
is that
Jesus, Henry.
calling Hawaiian pizza a Hawaiian pizza is cultural appropriation.
completely
no, it is not.
redeemed himself.
They like pineapple.
Eric wants to know if Henry and Andre have a ride home.
We don't get to
They're
leave.
staying here. Yeah.
No, Ryan gets us to drink a lot so that we can't leave and we watch
This is
football
how
with
I
them.
get friends.
I actually have a unicycle that I take home, and people love
Doesn't that?
People
I mean,
love
you
Okay,
could
so
see
Matt,
it.
so take your shot so we can go to magic number.
This is absurd. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is a double shot, and this is 2/3 full.
That's the type of shot you get when you say,
So,
"I want to
look
drink
at-
a shot."
Look at this is classic sweet boy allegiance stuff right here. Sweet boy
Unbelievable.
allegiance.
Unbelievable, Ben.
Sweet boys stand by each other. Ben helping
get
out
your
his
line?
fellow sweet. Where's my line? Where's my line? Thank you.
So you got
we
the
just,
sweet
like-
boys and the soft boys.
Jeez, man,
Yeah, you're soft.
you're soft.
Take the shot.
You're
Both
a-
of you are soft.
You're a rotten boy.
All of you are.
Little-
Take it.
A black hole boy. You know what I'm saying?
We aren't cheersing this time. Come on, guys.
I'll cheers you.
Thank you, Dre, the animal over there. Good thing at least he's getting this out of the way so I can borrow his line after.
What I would have cheers to wouldn't have been appropriate for the show, Hank. I would have told you to four-letter yourself, you SOB.
Hawaiian
Rake
pizza
himself.
is called Hawaiian pizza is called that because they use Hawaiian brand canned pinstripes on the pizza.
What's a
That
what
was
kind
a
of
typo.
pinstripe?
That meant pineapple.
Pineapple. Very
Where else do
confused
you
there.
get pineapples from?
Hawaiian brand.
Aren't they all from?
They're
Hawaii?
not using that. They're using the cheapest pineapples they can possibly find.
Michaela, who keeps saying mean things to me in the comments, actually
Wow,
said that they
she's laughing
grow
at you.
oranges and stuff in Arizona. It's not all just over in Florida.
Wow,
so maybe pineapples are around
Groundbreaking
here.
stuff, guys.
We are going to Zach's magic number, so give me
Oh.
your guess.
100 rushing yards.
And James said
wait,
he
Josh-
correction pineapples. He meant
Josh
pineapples, not
Jacobs win.
pinstripes.
Josh Jacobs win.
I don't know.
Devin Booker.
I don't know.
Devin Booker time.
You mean
no,
Devontae
Dre,
Booker?
come on.
Oh, shit.
Devin Booker is
Devin Booker.
definitely not playing.
I won money and then lost money on Devin Booker.
Yeah.
Marcus Mariota, Devontae Booker, elite, like mid-2010s Pac-12 backfield.
Okay,
That's true.
well, guess the magic number.
I just said it.
The magic number.
I'm the best at this
Is
show, and then I
zero.
get criticized at every turn.
Zero
So sad.
turnovers for the Broncos.
Okay, Henry, magic number.
I thought we
I'm
lost
gonna
him.
say the magic number. Let's go with number 1. That's gonna be the number of wins that the Broncos get against this garbage Raiders team. I'm just gonna say he's gonna say it's just one win. You
The
just
way
gotta
you
go
said
beat 'em.
magic number reminded me of in School of Rock when Jack Black does the song about math.
I've actually
yeah.
never seen that. I did just watch
Math
Shrek
is
last
All
a
right.
wonderful thing.
Let's listen to what Zach has to say.
Yeah,
Math
that's a good idea.
is
What's up, friends? Happy Sunday, and look what we got on our hands today. A little January Broncos football. Well, okay, I know it's not the Broncos football in January that everyone wanted here in Broncos country, but a win against the Raiders, I'm sure, would make a lot of people happy. So I'm here to tell you how the Broncos do that. And instead of a magic number this week, I've got a magic equation for you. A Raiders win is 28 plus 23 equals 122. Now, I know the math doesn't exactly check out, as I'm sure math magician Dre would tell me, but trust me, it does. Let's break it down. 28, Josh Jacobs, Raiders first round running back. 23, old friend Devontae Booker, John Elway's former fourth round pick. And when those two combined, 28 and 23, combined to have 122 or more rushing yards, the Raiders win. When they don't, the Raiders typically leave Vegas empty-handed, and no one wants to do that. In 5 of the Raiders' 7 wins, those two have combined for 122 or more yards on the ground. And the 2 wins, they didn't hit 122. They had a lot of help from other running backs in one of them. And Derek Carr had a season-high 381 passing yards. In their 7 wins, Jacobs and Booker have averaged 126 rushing yards per game. However, in Vegas's 8 losses, and the Broncos hope to make it 9 today, the duo hasn't topped 122 rushing yards once. In fact, they haven't even been close to hitting that number. The most the two have combined for in a loss is 102 yards, but every other loss has been well under 100, including last week when they were only able to put up 80 on the ground together. This equation was especially true the first time these two teams met in Vegas earlier this year. Jacobs had 112 yards on the ground and 2 touchdowns by himself. And of course, we all know what Devontae Booker did that day when he went for 81 yards and 2 touchdowns himself as well. Instead of averaging 126 rushing yards per game in their wins, Jacobs and Booker have averaged 62.6 rushing yards in their losses. So they have over double combined yards on the ground in their wins. So as math magicians would say, I just proved the equation of 28 plus 23 equals 122. So there it is, Vic. Hold Jacobs and Booker under 122 rushing yards combined, and you'll end the season on a dub. Don't, and you're playing with fire.
Back. We're good.
Oh,
We're here.
Here we are.
I decided I don't want to sit down anymore.
We can barely stand on the other hand.
It's really hot, and then those chairs.
Look at that. Look at that. Show the people. Well, no free advertising.
No free advertising.
But
for Michael Jordan.
that's us, dog.
I keep forgetting that's
us.
Michael Jordan's tequila.
Look at the way it alters the words on my shirt.
That's the show. Put it like
You should alter
up
more
to my
things with
head
that.
so people get a reference for how big that is.
Alter Dre's head with it.
No, not alter my up to my head.
This is the 3rd bottle of the season.
And we're coming back.
Broncos.
We're coming back for the playoffs. This isn't the last time.
Oh, yeah.
Great
Yeah.
point. We should talk about that. So,
Yeah.
first, we
Whoa.
come back for the tailgate next week. But then we are having the DNVR Bets Big Betting Bonanza.
That's a lot of bees.
I know.
That's
A lot of bees.
A lot of B's.
triple B's.
Quadruple
Whoa.
if you count bets.
Dang. I meant
bets,
two,
big
but that got
betting.
lost.
Did you use bet twice in there?
Betting works there.
What time is it?
We got to keep this moving. We got to keep this moving.
It's just called the Big Betting Bonanza, all right? The DNVR Big Betting Bonanza, where we live stream us making dumb bets and either winning or losing them. That's going to happen next week.
Speaking of, people would love to just live stream you watching the game right now.
Jeez.
Well, that's going to be fun.
What? People said they want to watch you. Just keep this rolling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Watching the games. Why'd you say this is going to be fun? That's not happening.
but it would be fun. That's what I said.
I think you said will.
Yeah, you said it will.
Well, it will be fun for me, whether they're there or not.
Okay.
We should do these shots, I guess.
Let's do this last shot.
And then you
Last
break
shot
down,
of the regular season.
you break down some Broncos before we leave.
I for real.
Oh.
I, as the kids say, I for realsies don't want to. More lime, please.
That is what we say.
It's got a nice vanilla undertone in there.
No.
Just tastes like tequila.
No free advertising though, Ryan.
No free advertising. Michael Jordan.
Crazy he has a tequila.
He's got an everything. What are you doing?
I just dropped it.
He has another lime when I'm
No.
going limeless.
He's been
I've been
saving his
reusing.
line.
I've been reusing. It's like rhubarb.
I'm about to
All right.
strangle everyone on set with my bare hands.
I don't think
right
anyone
now.
can tell that you're no longer sitting. You're the same height sitting. and
Isn't that
sitting.
crazy? You don't realize how short Dre is until we stand.
So the Broncos game.
The Broncos are taking on the
The
Raiders.
tallest takes on
Let's
set,
start
clearly.
here and end here probably too.
Yes.
Boy, that's some big men on set. Boy,
We are big men.
are we live from Iowa? That's
Big
some
boys.
husky
Are they
gentlemen
people tall
right
in
here.
Iowa?
Let's go toss some corn bags.
Please.
Oh, I bet they would
Talk
say
about
dumb
Broncos.
stuff like that there.
Surprisingly, guys, people also watch this show for Broncos talk. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Should the Broncos win? Go, Andre.
No, they shouldn't.
Come
they
on.
They should lose. They should try everything to lose. I think that's clear. We want a top 10 pick. This is that's the strategy. I mean, it's going to be, basically the value of like a Justin Simmons, like a 3rd round pick is going to be the difference between winning and losing. Losing is the right side tonight. I don't care that the Raiders are here and maybe you get embarrassed, Mariota, Booker. Do not care less. important that the Broncos lose. It'd be nice if Drew Lock played well, maybe doesn't throw interceptions. But in general, I think it's really important that the Broncos lose for the long-term sustainability of this franchise. So, yeah, that's my take. Fellas, any takes on that? Oh, boy.
Table
almost flipped there.
Why do you want the Broncos to lose?
I don't even know, Henry. It's such a wacky draft. Like, frankly, once you get out of the top 5, nothing matters.
Because
Look at Henry's eyes.
That's where
Look
I'm
into the
at
camera.
with the Broncos season is nothing else matters. It's like that Metallica song.
here's the thing, Dre. The thing is that the reason that you want the Broncos to lose is so that they'll be good in the long run.
Right.
Well, guess what? Why don't we just cheer for them to be good now? That's the way that I would go. Because
not
if they
worth
win,
anything.
yes, it is. It's worth having a good football team, and then you have to think, oh, wouldn't it be nice if the Broncos were good? Just go get some wins. That's the way that you should be approaching any season.
Winning to go 6-10.
Nope.
Wait.
No thanks.
Yeah, 6-10.
Sure is better than 5-11, though.
It sure
isn't
is not.
Yes,
It's the
it
same
definitely
thing.
is.
You
It
still have
definitely is.
single-digit wins and double-digit losses either way.
If we're talking about the number of digits on each side of the record, then
Hell
sure,
yeah.
I guess you're making a great point.
yeah.
That's not what I care about, though. I care about whether the team can actually prove they can go win games. There's a big difference between 5 wins and 6 wins. 6
There's
wins
none.
is 2 wins away from 500. 5 is 3 wins away. Here's the thing, though. If you look at like the difference between the number 13 pick and the number 7 pick, let's just run through history and see what the difference is. Because I don't think it's that big. It's all just a game of chance anyway.
Yeah.
And as much as we love one prospect or the
Where's
other,
the historical
guess
data?
what? What happens
Lay
if
it
the
on
Broncos
us.
have the number 5 pick last year? They take Jerry damn Jeudy.
I don't know if they do.
take Jerry Jeudy. Oh, they certainly do.
They
yes,
probably
they do.
trade back.
Wrong.
Nope,
Then still get Jerry
no.
Jeudy.
Nope, they take Jerry
that's
Jeudy.
right.
It's what we've been saying
That's
the whole
right.
time.
They had
He doesn't
another
know what he's
stud,
talking
and they're
about.
in the playoffs right
Don't,
now.
His
Exactly.
point is not right.
DeAndre Swift would be on this team, and they'd be in the playoffs.
Well,
Exactly.
Why DeAndre? So
No,
they
it's
add another pick by
Andre
moving from
stick
5
together.
to 9.
Dude, okay, yeah.
They might have Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
No, they wouldn't.
Henry.
They would have had
exactly.
Drew Lock.
Okay,
Exactly.
let me weigh
Tanking
in
doesn't
here.
do anything
Let
unless you
me-
get a top 3 pick.
Let me weigh in here with some of the comments.
I believe
We've
that
got,
we will tank.
No, it is not. They should lose while being productive.
Damn.
Brett Drew says it's never okay to lose to the Raiders.
My God.
Yeah.
Okay,
my
so
God.
let's talk about this
Brett Drew.
Raiders thing.
Yeah. The
Does
Raiders
the
thing
does the
is
opponent matter?
tough. Yeah.
Yes, of course it does. Yes. Oh my goodness. Have you
So-
forgotten about 60 years of history?
Would a top? Well, you don't even
But
know
you
when
also have
Hawaii
to
was not a
understand,
sovereign state.
Henry.
You didn't know that Hawaii was a sovereign state.
Henry.
In the 1800s.
I don't know what
would've
sovereign state means.
known. Exactly.
Henry.
Yeah.
What are you
The
doing?
way
right
that
now?
Brian
I'm making this beer cold. By
the way that Ryan approaches the Broncos is the way you approach the Buffs. You still have this fandom. So yes, of course, the Raiders mean something. That name means something. For me, I don't care if the Eagles are playing the Cowboys. I want the Eagles to win, even if it's going to hurt them in the long term.
What about the
but
Redskins?
Ryan,
No. Those do not exist.
yes.
Yeah, right.
Oh, take a shot.
Yep.
Take a
That's fine. That's fine.
Drink the
Wind
rest
me
of
up.
But
There's more?
Ryan sees it
Ryan.
in a different way. He
Alley
sees it
drop
as
and real
thinking
knowledge.
of
Yep.
what's actually going to benefit the Broncos. You are thinking of it in what's going to
That's
make
right.
you more
That's
happy
right.
as a fan.
And
I
what's
was
going to
talking about
benefit the
past,
Broncos?
but I'll take
What's
the
going to
shot.
benefit the Broncos is
Short-term
Drew Lock not showing
embarrassment.
up next year and thinking, oh, Max Crosby, he got me 3 times last year. Hope he doesn't get me again.
Eric-
or whoever picked me off last year. You got to go beat these teams so that you think you can beat these teams. Like, I'm so done with people saying, oh, it's all about the
That's
players.
epic.
Why
Like,
is
it's
he
just-
afraid to
ugh.
curse in the comments?
Yeah, really.
Janice is
Shit face.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Janice.
okay. Jack is asking, are you guys going to do this at an actual tailgate next season?
Yeah, that's the plan. Tailgate from a real tailgate is the dream.
Nobody tells me anything.
I mean, yeah,
just so
dude.
you know,
like,
I-
we'll see how everything works out, but that's the plan for sure.
Also, I'm getting you guys.
Eric
Missoula
would
for a
like
football
you
game.
to please start wrestling. That's our cue to end the show.
Let's do it.
What time is it?
I would-
10:58.
10:59.
I would give Hank a stray elbow right now, just like
All right, stop. Thank you to everyone who tuned in with us every week all year.
Back
This
next
has
week.
been so much fun. We will be back for the playoffs, even though there won't be anything Broncos to talk about.
Jeez,
probably.
man. What a
They
hater.
always find a way to
What a hater.
give something to talk
Oh,
about.
no
Maybe
doubt.
it'll be a shorter show. Maybe it will be The same thing.
But remember, there will also be the DNVR Big Betting Bonanza, Triple B, just like Big Baller Brand. We'll be back.
Whoa,
Thank you
dude.
to all.
No.
Tinder matches.
Come on. Lily says that the Chiefs are going to cover.
Oh, she's wrong.
5.5 points
Is she
against
the Royals fan?
Chargers? No. Oh, wait.
Holy.
Yes.
I hope so.
Nikes.
No, she's not. The Royals fan didn't respond.
Okay.
I mean, she doesn't know about Mahomes being out, but like,
Cheers to the
Cheers to
end of
you
the
guys.
show.
to her. Love you guys. Happy New Year.